down, my hopes up, my weed loud, not giving a fuck about none of these niggas. Well, I ain't tired of being broke, with no fucking place to go, I ain't nowhere to go, but I run around for these failures.
What's good, Chicago? I'm Swisher Pearl, and this is In the Basement, brought to you by my brothers from Culture Media. And today's guest is OSA.
What's good, y'all, man? Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate you for being down here, bro. Real talk, man. I'm just gonna get straight into it, man. Like, you are not a conventional artist when it comes to the scene in Chicago, so I want to know, how would you describe your music to someone that isn't familiar with the work of OSA?
It's very just being yourself type of music, very transparent music, never flogging, talking about money, or like, I don't talk about, bands or aspiring to get bands and stuff, but I don't really talk about like toting guns and stuff like that. Just like very, people that are trying to figure it out, that's who usually listens to my music to me.
Because it isn't just hip hop, and it isn't, I want to say like Afro Caribbean or
yeah, Afro trap, Afro beats is what I really, that's the sound. Hip hop, I can do it.
Okay.
You gotta listen to it.
So, what are you most proud of when it comes to your artistry in the city? Like, is there a project that you have released that you feel has been proclaimed when it comes to the Chicago music scene? Is it something that you feel like has stand out as far as other artists in the Chicago music scene? Like, what have you done? Like, what is, when it comes to the work of OSA, what can you say? What can you pinpoint that says, like, this has my name all over it?
Great question, bro. Well, a year ago, I would say probably my album, It's Just Water, because a lot of my contemporaries or the people I've grown up with making music really were still trying to put out their own projects. So, and I had mine. But now it's Melody. It's definitely my song called Melody, produced by Wani. You feel me? That was a hit. And thank you for everybody who tuned in and listened to that song. Who took a chance to listen to the Afro trap, Afro beats, my first Afro beat attempt. My first single in 2017. Thank y'all. So that went crazy, man. Thank you.
So, like you saying that's your first attempt as far as 2017, but I feel like you've been pursuing your artistry.
Yeah, but the sound, that was my first Afro beat sound. Prior to then, it was like I would download beats from YouTube. I would, get beats from, people I know here or people who reached out or who I would reach out to. Just like hip hop beats. Jiggy beats, really, but the one that Wani made for me was really an Afrobeat song because he's Nigerian, he's from Lagos, so like it had that Lagos ring to it. It had that, it felt like you were walking down the street of Lagos or watching a Nollywood home video if you were listening to that song. I don't know if anyone can relate to me if they're Nigerian. But yeah, so that was my first like Afrobeat, Davido, Wizkid type of sound.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you look at the music scene as far as Chicago is involved, do you feel like Chicago does a good job incorporating music from different nations?
Yeah, now, a lot more now, but back then you had Tokyo Sean, he was going crazy with Save Money, and he was like, I don't know. He was like Asian,
I never heard of. I know they got Tokyo. Wait, Tokyo.
I'm so sorry, Tokyo.
It's fine. No, it's
You're
fine.
Asian, bro. But like
he's Americanized. He grew up in America.
Shout out to Lonnie now.
He got bars, yeah. Like Tokyo got bars. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an actual. Yeah, he can make
his
good
aesthetic
music.
is cool too.
Right, but when it comes to you specifically as an artist that's from a different background, like, how do you feel Chicago accepts your music?
Well, they weren't. It didn't seem like people were receptive to it. Still doesn't seem like that. It still seems like, people get that I'm trying to work harder, or maybe they don't get that. They still doubt me, hate on me. Some people like my shit. I don't really care. It doesn't have anything to do with me at all. But I'm here sitting down with you by the grace of God. So like, I'm just trying to make better music, bro.
So, to be more specific, where does your music actually come from? Like, what's your background?
Well, so my background musically, I was in a choir from age probably like 7 to 11.
Okay.
From age, like 7 to 11. I was in the choir at school. Then I went to Nigeria, where I started like writing down raps and shit because I needed a more aggressive way to express myself because I didn't like being there.
Right.
So coming back to America in 2012, that's when I started recording my music, recording my rapping.
So let's talk about your involvement with Fonz Nation. We recently featured Jake Mellor, who was a Fonz Nation representative. That was like 2 seasons ago. Shout out to Jake Mellor.
Shout out Fonz Nation, man. Jake Mellor. Shout out T.Y. the Great. Shout out Tay Hunter. Shout out Malik. Shout out Plain Dave. Shout out Samaj Rock. You feel me? Shout out the whole Fonz Nation. Shout out No Security.
Shit,
Man,
hey, y'all in the building, man. Y'all,
There's a lot of us out here.
So how did your involvement with Fonz Nation come about? Like, what was your origin story when it came to Fonz Nation?
Definitely Jake Mellor. That was a plug. Hey, he came through and just like damn near changed my life, bro. You feel me? Yeah, he's Edo. So like I met him at a pop-up shop I think Iridium was doing, where my homie Jared was DJing. I didn't know Jared at the time. He was DJing, and I got the beat from him at that time. This was like 2014 probably, and like so I seen Jake Mellor. I was like, damn, who's this kid? Like he had dreads and shit. He was looking around, like, oh, who's this kid and shit.
He was killing shit, right?
He was cool. He was just cool and shit. So then, later on, fast forward, I think I heard something on SoundCloud, Trippy Trap, this album he did called Trippy Trap.
Yo.
It was crazy.
Is it still available? Cause I remember.
He took it down.
Yeah, from the interview that we had, he took it down. He wanted to remaster it or whatever, but.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. That was a classic, man. That shit damn near changed my life. I really like that album that he dropped. So then I reached out and was like, yo, man, I really fuck with your work, bro. So from there, like, we just built a relationship. And then I found out that he was from the same place that I was from in Nigeria, Edo State. So I was like, man, we have to, like, work from Chicago, from Edo State.
Yeah.
We make music. Come on, man.
It's only natural.
That's how he brought me along to the team and shit, I guess.
So how does fashion play a part into what you doing musically? Because I seen you coming with the North Pole gear, like you got the sweater on right now. You rapping with the hoodie and shit. I mean, like, how does that tie into your musicianship?
Shoot, man. I just like to be cozy. I guess
I mean, that's all it's about.
I just like to be cozy. I mean, I iron this on my pillow. You feel me? Iron this on. Bought this from the corner store. My homie from Canada, shout out Astrap Productions. He drove from Canada one time to see me perform. That was great. So yeah, he made this design and we printed it out, and then we ironed it on me and Kevin Lawal. So it's 4 of us in North Pole Enterprise. Okay. So we all pool money together when at times to throw shows or to make merch or to give me studio time to do videos. Yeah, so that's what North Pole Enterprise is really.
So that's pretty much grassroots. Like it's not necessarily a fashion brand, but
no, it's just one of things we do.
Okay. I fuck with that. You know what I mean, would it be something? Would it be something that you would end up possibly pursuing? Besides your artistry?
Oh no, artistry. Yeah, definitely gonna try to put out new merch and be flea all the time. But will I try and do that? Do you see this coat? Will I really try and Kanye this shit?
Right. Like,
I don't know if I get the capital, if enough capital, maybe one day.
Hey.
God's grace. Yeah.
What's that jacket, Margiela?
True. I've never had a Margiela jacket.
I mean, I haven't either. I mean, we coming from the ground up, man. That's what's good about culture. You know what I'm saying? We in the basement right now, man. We on the ground floor. You know, like it don't get no lower than this. You know.
True.
We trying to propel ourselves to the next level. So
this space is great, by the way. This space is very spiritual. You feel the vibe as soon as you enter. This is grassroots on the life.
Fuck with us, man. So how would you describe your music to someone that isn't familiar with your work? Because it isn't necessarily just like you can't categorize it as hip hop or R&B or Afro Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mixture of all three, probably more genres than we could imagine. Like, how would you describe your music to someone who isn't familiar with OSA?
Registered for classes thinking it's gonna be a breeze.
Little did I know that fuck nigga wanna teach me. I say drop that class, Lil Youngin, drop that class if you know feet. It's a setup. Hey, Romeo Blunt. GPA fucked up. Hey, just cause I stuck, do it. Hey, I'm a finesse, you know it. Hey, I do face all the time. Yeah, bad bitch on my line. I cannot lie. Yeah, something. And then I go, or I could go like, spread salam. Tell her she's beautiful. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mine's like OSA never darling, always calling. He was fronting me. So I show love even when there is distance. I can take chance on karma, please. Honestly. We gon' make enemy of progress. You are Satan. Peep the beat, that's R.A.B. Peep the beat, that's R.I.P. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can approach it. You can approach. Okay, so I mean, I don't.
It's
even
subjective though. Some people don't like it. Some people like it.
And that's fine. But I feel like you do well at trying to please the crowd as far as a broad audience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I can applaud you at that.
Thanks,
because
bro.
when I first heard you, like I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to see when I saw you come down here in the basement, especially the episode with Jake Mellor. Like I didn't even know. Like I knew Jake was gonna do his thing, but then at the end of the episode, if y'all go back and watch that episode,
watch that episode
with Jake Mellor, and you can see King OSA doing his thing. You feel me? But I appreciate it, man. Like you got a talent that's out of this world, bro.
Yeah, so like, bro, not to cut you off, but to piggyback off what you're saying, so I can't really be like explaining to people what my sound is. I kind of just have to like show them and like they can judge, all right, that's what I sound like.
That's cool.
But on the record, it sounds cleaner,
Oh, of course. I mean, we can respect that, and I understand that. That's all I can ask you for. I don't expect you to explain yourself as a man. You don't owe anybody no explanation. All you gotta do is show them that work.
True that.
That work is out here. You feel me? So now let's talk about 2017 was a big year for you. You dropped the track Melody.
Thank you, bro.
And right after that, you had a freestyle. All right. So the Pink Cypher. How did you come about to become involved with that? Like,
that was. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I want to know. I like the initial question is how did they reach out to you, or how did you become involved with that?
Lenny B, really, who like made the beat, orchestrated the whole thing, was who contacted me about it. So that's how I got involved with that, and yeah, he already had his idea of who he wanted to be on the cipher. But yeah, so I knew Lenny from like previous work with him. My first, I would say, to me, hit was Couple Drinks that kind of like woke people up to my sound, kind of in the UIC audience and like African audience in Chicago. And I dropped Couple Drinks, like they kind of knew like kind of who I was and shit. Yeah, so he made that beat and I recorded it at his house. Fast forward 4 years, he's calling me for a cipher and stuff. So yeah, this is networking at its highest form. I mean, organic work at its highest form, rather.
Which is essentially what networking is. Like, you can't network with somebody who you don't feel a natural gravitation toward. That's how I feel, I mean, I feel like whatever position that you have been in as an artist is because of the person who you are.
Absolutely.
It's what you pursue yourself to be.
Absolutely.
So from Melody, which is probably one of the top 10 songs that I heard in 2017 from Chicago artists to her favorite song. Let's talk about that. Let's talk, I mean, do women gravitate towards that song?
Not really. That's a teed up song. The beat from Birdie Band's Going Crazy to, what I did with Noel's on the beat. It was just a teed song. I mean, some girls like it. Shout out Nanny. Shout out
take your time.
Naomi, I think. I love you, G. Like Nani on Instagram. Her name is Nani. You feel me? We know each other.
Okay. Well, she wasn't the dancer that was in Melody, was she?
No, that was not the dancer. That was Amanda. Shout out Amanda. Okay. Amanda starred in the video. Jake Mellor was in the video, but Amanda went crazy. Flo was in the video. I just tried to get,
Right.
So I wanted the video to just portray OSA.
Right.
It was an afrobeat song, yeah, but like I just wanted a visual that would just like show people me. some people was like, there's no direction here, what is this? And some people were like, well, this is cool, you're in a fashion store and you're dancing and stuff. So
putting on random shades and shit, you know.
Had to put on the
Being
shades.
your element, you know.
Yeah.
So when it comes to her favorite song, how do you feel like it's been received by the public? Like, do you hope for better for the song, or do you feel like it's right on track for the artistry that OSA is?
Well, I'm trying to move on from the song. Definitely trying to make better music. I feel like, I mean, I think it was received well as an underground artist that I am. You feel me? Like, it's, you know, at the peak, I think, and not peak, but like it's at like 6K now. That's a humble number for me. 6,000 is a humble number for me. Melody just broke 7,000 on SoundCloud.
Right.
You feel me?
Okay.
So like, yeah, her favorite song was dope. I dropped a video with Street Noise magazine, and they helped me kind of boost it a little more. So I'm just trying to move on and make better music, man. Better, more controversial video ideas. You feel me? I'm trying to break out of this fun box people are trying to put me in. You know?
Right.
Hey, I mean, I am fun, but like, I just want to. I'm a rebel at heart. You feel me?
So you want to be more serious as an artist?
Yeah. I want, you know, it's one of my. I'm trying to dabble into the aesthetic of sex.
Oh shit.
Yeah, sex. So that's gonna be like one of the aesthetics I dabble into.
Expand on that. Like, what would be the ultimate idea that you want people to grasp when they're looking at a project from OSA? When they see a video or they hear a song, like, what's the ultimate thing that you want them to take away from it?
Well, the song, I mean, well, the idea I had, what kind of sparked it even more was when I was at this fashion show the other day with Safari from Love and Hip Hop. That was cool. That was really hilarious. So I was there, my cousin was modeling, and I was just like observing, like, damn, this is really, I felt out of place, but at the same time I was like, damn, this is like, this shit, you know, this is kind of cool, you know. But then like, I was just thinking of this idea I had of going down on a girl in the video. I'm telling you. And I was thinking it was Reese shooting it. And it's to this song called Amaka's Interlude. I'm just like telling you my ideas, man. This shit might not happen. You never know. Yeah. So I had that idea.
I mean, I don't see why not. I recall seeing a Playboy Cardi video from at least 3 years ago.
No, it was the other way around in that video.
Right, yeah, he was getting top from another. I mean, I don't see why. I don't see why the roles can't be reversed. I mean, you know, as long as the message is being conveyed the way that you want it to come off to the public.
Yeah, definitely gonna think about the idea more and stuff. Reese, definitely shoot that bitch. Me and Paris, hopefully me and Paris can shoot that.
Well, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see that shit, man. What's up, baby? Man, we chilling, man. We in the basement, baby.
Thanks for having me again, bro. Shout out to everybody tuned in right now. Shout out Glorious. Random shout out to Glorious.
Hey, put me in some Glorious merch, man. Glorious Ty, RZA, where y'all at? Y'all see me on this camera all the time, bro. Put me in some Glorious, man. Like, I'ma fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But hook me up, man. What the
plug?
You know?
It's a whole new way.
Hey, but why don't you give the people your social media info, man? Tell them where we can follow you at and where we can find your music.
Definitely follow me at OSA North, OSA North, because all I'm repping is North Side Chicago, you feel me?
The North Pole where it's too cold.
Yeah, I mean, it looks sweet, but it's really not. You can follow me, OSA North, everywhere, guys. Thank you so much for this interview. This is crazy, man. Be yourself. Above all things, be yourself.
Hey, come on. Hey, look, let's give them a reason to go and check out your work, man. You got something for us? You got something in the works?
Yeah, man. Let me do something with you, bro.
Come on, let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. It's Swisher Pearl. I got OSA with me. We in the basement, baby.
North Side.
This is what we do. Shout out to the North Pole, man. Hey, look. I got the juice, I got the OJ. Stabbing the mama as soon as she crossed the doorway. Polo down, but I ain't cook for the horseplay. It's 4 buddy, she know I'm good with that for a play. Hey, got me thinking we can be something. Answer your FaceTime, I'm trying to see something. She ride that bass line, I make that beat thump. She take that wood, knock it down, leave a tree stuck. Hey, I need to know right now, how much higher can we get before it could go down? Cause it's been a couple months, couple bottles, couple blunts. When I pull up in the front, ain't no flex, ain't no stunt. I don't know what your reason be for keeping your feelings a secrecy. It ain't deceiving me, but I've been on my feet for weeks. So when you wobble like your knees is weak, it's like you teasing me.
Plenty people show me pepper from one thing to one thing. Hey, puffing on that ganja, say, hey, I can move mountains. I can't see no one but me, but you can move mountains. Hey, I can't see no one but me, yeah. Said this girl fine from distance. I wanna talk about, for instance, what if she's a fox girl? Ooh, what if she's a lady? Yeah. Say this girl fine from distance. Then she want to, say what if she's a fox girl? My guy say what if she's a lady? Say I say finally, she noticed me finally. You noticed me finally. Don't take my time. Say don't waste my time. Culture in the basement shine. I said I'm trapping a little, bro. If you want right now, come on. She said she want it right now, huh? She want it right now, huh? Trapping a little, say, tens. You can't move mountains too. Don't let nothing stop you. This is freestyle right out the dome. At dope boy step, at dope boy zone. I'm in my zone all day, hot top. Freestyle in my way, hot top. And you know where I'm in my top, in my heart. And I say whatever, cause I don't give a fuck. And it's for the people tryna figure it out. Tryna figure it out. Tryna figure it out. Ever since I young, yeah. Plenty people show me pepper from one thing to one thing, hey. Puffing on that ganja, say I can move mountains. I can't see no one but me, merch. You can move mountains too. I can't see no one but you, yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all follow OSA on all his social media platforms, man. Please check out his music. And as always, I'm Trisha Pearl. If you can't find me in the field, I'm in the basement, baby. It's Coach. Big C.
Big C!
Be yourself.
Okay.
Go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl.
Bro, don't do me, man.